Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another guide. So in this video I'll show you guys how to beat Sister Location Night 3 or Five Nights at Freddy's 5 Night 3. Okay, so getting into this night, so previous night 2 was probably a bit difficult, probably took a little bit of time. Well, you're in luck because night 3 is not as hard, but it definitely takes some focus and listening. But it's definitely not, it doesn't take as much time as night 2. I would say it takes probably about, 5 to 8 minutes. Not that bad if you do it at a good pace. So starting with this night, you'll basically just do the same routine, go down the elevator, check on Ballora, check on Foxy. This time you're gonna have to go retrieve a power module from Funtime Freddy, so the guy that was in the breaker room last time. That was really annoying. You're not gonna have to do anything too crazy with him. It's not that bad. You don't have to reset a whole system, but so yeah, you just go fetch a power module from him, and then you go back, and that's basically the end of the night. But on the way, Funtime, you're gonna have to go through Funtime Foxy's little auditorium area, and this area takes quite a bit of focus and listening, but it's really not too hard as long as you follow the steps correctly. But yeah, there's a good strategy for this night. But yeah, I'll show you guys when we get there. So yeah, just starting out, just kind of do all this stuff. But yeah, there's not that much going on. Honestly, this night's really easy compared to 2 and 4. Now, night 4 is another very difficult night for many people. For me, it's really not too hard. I've gotten it down pretty well. But yeah, it's different for everyone. But yeah, it definitely has a higher level of challenge to it, and I'll show you guys what I mean when we get to that night. So yeah, at first, just kind of check on this. It's just going to be kind of strange, but yeah, it'll get to the other stuff soon. And yeah, so I'll just gotta wait until that gets there. Won't take that long. It's just hand unit talking, saying that you can go through like Funtime Foxy's area. Yeah, so one thing to notice, when he opens up the vent for you to go into Funtime Foxy's place, you'll see Circus Baby's vent open as well. You'll see here very soon, but you can go through that middle vent, and you basically just sit in there, and Circus Baby will talk to you as you see it opened right there, and it'll just be like a little Easter egg. Nothing crazy happens, but you'll hear like a little story. Alright, so this part, I wait until hand unit starts stops talking here, because he is very annoying distraction. So this part is actually quite hard, but it's really not too bad as long as you just listen. But you need to have your volume pretty high. You need to so you have this flash beacon. The flash beacon is useful to see when Funtime Foxy is there. So use the crawl fast thing and listen very closely until you take about 6 or 7 steps, and then once you stop those steps, flash the beacon, and if you see Funtime Foxy there, keep flashing the beacon repeatedly as much as you can until you see him completely gone. As you can see, he was completely gone, so I took another like 6 steps-ish. He wasn't there, take another steps. So you could do the crawl slower thing, but it just takes more time, and Funtime Foxy could probably kill you faster. I'm not exactly sure, but on the crawl fast thing, you just listen for about 6 steps, like the little hands crawling on the floor. You can hear that. Wait until you hear about 6 of those, and and once you're on the 6th, just flash the beacon. Even if you just see him slightly there, him or her, I don't really know gender of. I think it's a girl, but we'll see. I'm not really sure. If you guys will let me know in the comments, I would appreciate that, but I don't really care. But yeah, just wait. If you see them at all in the flash beacon radius, you need to keep flashing the beacon until they just are completely gone. So, and just keep repeating this, 6 steps, flash the beacon. If they're not there, take another 6 steps until you get all the way to this room. So this room, Funtime Freddy, is actually deactivated, so you don't have to deal with him, which is a really good thing because he was really annoying in night 2. But, okay, so you have to follow the instructions. Honestly, I followed the instructions here just so I didn't mess anything up. But follow the instructions on what hand unit says on the specific button order to press on Funtime Freddy's face. So it's his right cheek and then his left cheek, and then I think it's the right eye one above the nose, and then it's the one right by the nose. There is a little jump scare right here, but you won't die. It's just him opening his faceplate, and then there's like a little tiny button under his jaw that you have to press, which opens up the chest cavity, and then you have to collect that power module. And then this part right here isn't that bad. It just takes a little bit of patience. So I'm actually going to cut a little bit of the video out here because it took me a while I had very little patience at this part. I just wanted to get it done. But you have to wait a long time. So Bonbon, the little puppet on Funtime Freddy's hand, you have to collect the power module from him. And so he will be running around behind Funtime Freddy, and you have to wait very long. You have to wait a long time until he crawls up Funtime Freddy's shoulder, and you can I'll show what it looks like after. You have to wait till he crawls up there, and then you press the black button right below his bow tie, and it'll be the end of the night, basically. So what I like to do is just camp in this little corner over here, the left corner. Just wait there. You'll hear a little bit of scurrying back and forth. That's just Bonbon moving back and forth. That doesn't really mean anything until you hear it stop, and you have to wait, I would say wait around 8 or 10 seconds, and then I would maybe head back to Funtime Freddy while the flashlight is still angled low, because if you angle the flashlight up straight at Bonbon, he'll run away. So you don't want that. You need to be very careful and slow with your movements to make sure that you can actually get the power module. But you need to be very patient. Sorry. With this, and you just need to take your time. Again, there's no time limit to these nights, so except for night 4. I'll explain that though. But yeah, there's no rush. You just need to chill and take your time. What I do here is I kind of creep on his little shoulders right there to see if Bonbon's there. If you creep up the light like that, you should be okay. It shouldn't scare him away unless you go a little too high. But yeah, I'm a little impatient here, but it's okay. But once you get it, the night does actually end on a jump scare from Funtime Foxy. So I'll explain that after we get the power module here. But yeah, just kind of wait in the corner. You can see Bonbon going up right there. I can kind of see his bow tie. And then you quickly flash the light up there and click the button right below his bow tie. That black button. He should stay there for a little bit once he's that high, and you should be good. So yeah, hand unit will tell you to go back now through Funtime Auditorium. And now all you don't need to do anything. You just need to crawl fast. And the night ends on a jump scare. So once Funtime Foxy jump scares you, that's the end of the night. But yeah, I hope this video helped, and good luck with this. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day. See ya.